Peace and blessings, everybody. I pray everybody having a blessed day. Saturday morning. Saturday morning, man. I'm kind of working on my intro, what I wanted to, but I really do want people to have a blessed day. There's a lot going on out here, and I think that you should always pray for people, I do wish you have a blessed day, having a blessing day and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep the intro like that. Peace and blessings. I pray that everybody have a blessed day. So I just wanna, as I have, I'm going this walk. I worked out this morning in the house. I ain't going to the gym, and working out in the house took me back, down my memory lane. Hold on, I got my coffee. It took me back down memory lane, and it's something I want to discuss with the fellas more than anything. But ladies, you can also use this too. Fellas, you gotta leave the ladies alone if you're trying to work on yourself. The females, the women, they are going to be distractions. They're going to be distractions away from what you're trying to do with yourself. They're going to be distractions, and when you're trying to work on yourself, you got to give everything yourself. Now, obviously, being a single and being married is different, so I'm going to break it down on both, because I was single once upon a time and now I'm married. So before I got saved, I lived a certain life that directed me to giving my life up to the Lord. And the life that I lived at the time caused a lot of frictions in my life. And a lot of it was, was my fault. Because back then, I just was hooping. I wasn't really into bodybuilding, and, I did gain some weight and stuff like that, and I started to lose weight, but it wasn't a way of understanding the body like I understand it now. So going through all that trauma, I found myself in the gym. And this when YouTube started really popping off. I just went on YouTube back then and learned how to work out. And a lot of it, I was working out in the house because I ain't have money to get a membership. I had money to get a gym membership. I hope maybe I'm gonna post some videos working out in my mom's house, because that's another story in itself. But I was home with my mom's, and I was on her YouTube, using her internet service, working out, doing whatever they was doing. And what I found out was that I spent a lot of time by myself. I wasn't going out like that, I wasn't kicking it. I was by myself, man, and I created this body. I lost all this weight, I got strong. I used the tools that I had. I ain't had no big gym in my house. I had a jump rope and 2 maybe 40-pound dumbbells. And I did push-ups. I used the dumbbells. I did sit-ups in there. I jumped rope. I ain't had no gym membership. Real talk. I'm gonna post that video. So what I'm saying to you is, I wasn't with no female. Safe case to say is they was mad at me, put it like that, because I was wilding in those days. So I was by myself, man. I had no lady. And for about 6 to 8 months, man, I really learned bodybuilding and how to eat. I think at that time I was venturing, being a vegan or vegetarian or something like that. If I find that photo, I'm gonna put it up here too. So I'm telling you, if you're overweight and you're trying to improve your life, bro, you can't do that chasing at the hotel. You can't do it chasing at the hotel. She's gonna be a distraction from you. She is, man. Women have a knack to getting dudes to focus on more on them than themselves. And if you got some stuff that you need some improvement in your life, you definitely don't need no female. Cause the thing is that, and I learned this late, you gotta be built up, bro. You gotta have everything together to be with somebody. The man gotta lead that thing. You can't be all jacked up. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm married now. How does that work for the married fellas? Bro, you gotta go to your wife with a plan. You gotta go to your wife with a plan that you're gonna execute. And she gonna follow. If you have a plan that you're going to execute when it comes to improving yourself, because anything you do for yourself is going to improve the whole family. Listen, I'm about to have, and my life is about to increase tremendously because of the things that I'm doing. My family. But right now you wouldn't think that, because it's a lot of people that got a lot of stuff going on, but what they don't have is what I have is peace. You know what I'm saying? It's windy out here, guys. I got peace. And I got my family, and I got a woman that believes in my vision. If you have a woman that believes in your vision with the highs and lows, she gonna follow you, bro. So you're married, being the head of that household, you have to plant a vision. Say, this is how we're gonna be moving, guys. This is how we gotta do things. Not especially, but when it comes to weight loss, hold on, guys. When it comes to weight loss and losing weight, a couple of things happen when this happens, man. We feel good about ourselves. We have tons of energy and drive to want to go do what we got to go do. That's the only way, guys. That's the only way. Yo, it's windy out here, man. This is horrible. I'm about to end this real quick, but if you're single, spend that time by yourself. Women, you could take these tools too. But for the fellas, if you're single and you're trying to do something for yourself, you're gonna have to put the chicks to the side for a minute. You're gonna have to tell them, I'll be back. I gotta go take care of some things. I got some stuff. I gotta lose this weight. I gotta go fix my taxes issues. I gotta go get my license, whatever. You know, I gotta go get a better job. You gotta go fix on yourself first. And it's the same thing when it comes to weight loss. And married men, if you're married, give your wife that plan. Only thing is, don't sit up there and not follow up on that plan. That's when she steps up. That's when she steps up and be like, yo, what happened to this plan? So don't go in there and be finagling and talking about giving her all these excuses. What's the plan? If you're married, what's the plan? And once you do that and you execute that plan, bro, she gonna love you forever because it increases her situation as well because y'all married. But anyway, guys, you gotta focus on yourself on both sides for both situations to increase. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.